those are small, minute things. This is where it starts to get more interesting in turn 3 here. Let me undo that, zoom back out. Let's go over to turn 3. So in turn 3, this is where the green lap starts to be faster. So you're not really gaining, you gain a little bit of time by braking deeper. But what braking deeper really did for you was allow you to trail brake deeper into the corner. So if you look at the gap between the end of your brake zone and the initial throttle application on the green lap, it's much closer together. On the red lap, you have a long coast, really from, to be honest with you, just after turn-in, you're off the brakes, and you have this long, long, long coast. And then you can actually see when you pick up this throttle here, you have a lot more understeer, a lot more steering input in the car. It's because you didn't trail brake deeper into the corner. You didn't get any rotation. You can see the rotation here in the steering angle a little bit more on the green lap, and that's what allows you to get back to full throttle earlier. So you'll also notice you brake deeper on the green lap, but then you slow the car down more in the middle of the corner. The red lap actually has kind of let's see if the actual minimum speed is slightly higher. Yeah, about a mile an hour or so higher, but it's also higher all the way there. So now you just have this understeer. So what I really want to work on with you, and this is going to come up especially in turn 5, is kind of condensing the spot between the end of the brake zone and the initial throttle application. So ideally here, to start picking things apart, is we wouldn't have had this kind of bump on the throttle, off the throttle. So what I'd like to see would be kind of the same initial brake pressure on the green lap, but then get off of that peak brake pressure earlier and actually extend the brake zone to be longer with lighter pressure. So that way I think you can actually roll a little bit more entry speed, and you'll have more weight on the front end. You'll be able to get just as good, if not a better exit, because of the rotation of the car. So what I really want, this is the main concept that we want to work on here, is not braking deeper, but braking exactly the same at the start of the corner, but getting off of that peak brake pressure earlier and braking for a longer period of time, keeping that weight on the front end longer here. And I think if we can master that, you'll naturally want to start braking a little bit deeper.